Today is August the 5th, 2019. Hello, my friend all over the world. I'm so glad today because I release some information about one very important herb or plant which dear to my heart, and I kept it for a long time trying to write a book about it, but because of time and now I want to share it with the whole world to benefit everybody, I said I'm going to release it today. Then I released today a very important discovery. I hope the whole world will benefit out of it. Long time ago when I worked on the chaga, I released that the chaga has cesium, rubidium, potassium, the alkaline element. And again, when I worked on goji berry, I released that it's very high in lithium. But when I analyze moringa, I was so surprised. When I was in Egypt, I took a sample of moringa from a friend of mine. His name is Nabil Mahrouz. And I was really surprised when I came to Canada and analyzed it. When I analyzed it, I found out that moringa is like very high in one very important element which called sulfur. They call sulfur is a beauty mineral because sulfur, it goes in every part inside your body. Sulfur, you find it in liver, you find it in the gut, you find it in your hair, that's why your hair is black. You find it in your nails, that's why if you want strong nails for all the ladies, and you find it in your skin, if you want a glowing skin, you must have sulfur. When people have some wrinkles, that's when the sulfur depletion. There's lots of research about sulfur, and when the sulfur depleted, that means like your collagen depleted, that's why you get wrinkles. Then when I met my friend Nabil and he gave me a sample and I came to Canada, I analyzed it, I found that I jumped from my seat when I saw that it has 1.5 to 1.6% sulfur, not parts per million. That means it has 15,000 parts per million. And when I compare it to what other food it has sulfur, like you ask anybody, what food has sulfur? Everybody say, garlic, onion, cabbage, but all this nice food, with all the respect, does not even come close to sulfur. And sulfur is very important element for one thing, which is like insulin production. Because really what sulfur is, if you look at the insulin molecule, you need zinc, you need disulfide group. Disulfide group is you need high amount of sulfur. That's why I want to show you something very interesting. Today I had my moringa, and then I had the sulfur. Look at my results for my blood sugar, 5.7, because I give my body the sulfur it needs to produce insulin. I'm diabetic. It produces insulin, and I ate like chicken breast, chicken breast which has a specific protein, and that's why I produce insulin which drop my blood sugar. Then it's very important. I was laughing when people used to tell me moringa, it heals 300 disease. Now I understand why it heals 300 disease. Because if it works and drop the blood sugar, then it works in the most important area inside your body. Plus, sulfur is very important for your gut, because the bacteria loves sulfur. It lives on sulfur. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you something very important. You can Google it. Sulfur is the start of life. Scientists find out that when life starts, it must have two elements, which iron is the key element, and sulfur, and which they call it iron sulfide. And this is the start of life, and I'm really glad that I did the analysis. And ancient Egyptians knew this long time ago. That's why they planted moringa in Egypt. I'm so glad that now I'm working with a company called Avezera. Avezera has the best moringa in the market in Canada. Very organic, very nice. I'm not trying to sell you anything, but I'm just trying to tell you the truth about like moringa. Moringa, you can have it like green, you can have it as a powder, you can have it put it on the shake, you can put it for your kids. It's really win-win situation. When you have it, your gut is happy. When your gut is happy, your bacteria is happy, you are happy. Have a nice day. Okay, bye-bye. Another very important about sulfur, sulfur help detoxification. That means that your liver needs the sulfur to produce something called glutathione peroxidase enzyme, which is the main enzyme to detoxify your body. Then sulfur goes to the liver and detoxify your body, get all the toxins out. That's why when you have a moringa, which is have high sulfur content, it detoxify your body. You know, some food which has sulfur is the highest is like something called horsetail. You know, it has 1.6, but really it's sour, it's not as good, it does not have other mineral, it's not really as healthy, but has very high sulfur. That's why they call it horsetail. That's why when you look at the tail of the horse, it's so nice because of the high sulfur content. That's why for woman who wants to have a hair as good as horse, ponytail, that's why you just go moringa. It gives you a nice growing hair style. Okay, that's why go moringa. You know what's very high too in seaweed, but seaweed sometimes it's contaminated with toxins like mercury and things like that. Moringa is win-win situation. There is not even 1 iota of any toxins inside the moringa. The one I analyzed from Egypt and the one I analyzed from Canada as well. Then moringa is the way to go. And thanks very much for listening to me. I hope, like, you know, if you find this video is informative, please share it with people. Then, because it took me so much time and effort to do that, and I hope that you can share it with people to benefit others as well. Thank you very much.